Are they allowed to go in your phone? Are they allowed to go in your phone? Let me go ahead and play this clip. Let me go ahead and get it cracking.
Somebody in that phone, that's a maybe. We was in our premarital class and they did something really funny. When we first got there, they was like, unlock your phone and give your spouse the phone so we could take a selfie. Because they wanted us to have pictures of ourselves in our spouse's phone. And so we took the picture and then they was like, okay, now go through it. Oh my God. You could have heard a pin fall in the room the way those people was acting. Oh, they was terrified. Some guys was even reaching to get their phone back. But it showed you in that moment that they could not trust each other. And you meaning to tell me that you all will share beds, but you can't sell cell phone passwords? You will share your body, but I can't see your phone. Come on, man. But we supposed to have good relationship. My wife got the password to everything, because I ain't got nothing to hide. You gotta have trust in our relationship. I'm talking about real trust. Real trust. You can't tell me you're gonna give me your body, but you hiding in your phone. You hiding in your social media. That means you're really not fully committed to me.
All right, are they allowed to go in your phone? Good discussion. I'm gonna go ahead and start with you, Casey. What are your thoughts about that? Are you allowed to go in your phone? It's okay if I start with you first. You okay with that?
Yeah. Come with me.
Okay. I just want to
Um,
understand like that
his
dynamic. Mean that you
the
trust.
way he ended that video, I don't know. Maybe because me and my husband are college sweethearts, we kind of look at it a little different. I don't think you need that much control over the person you're with. I believe people should have space to be who they are. Do we leave our phones around each other? Yes. We don't take our phones from room to room all the time, every time we leave a room. But I can honestly say I've never gone through my husband's phone. Where it's about to be 16 years come January 5th. I've never gone through his phone. So like if I feel like there's a need that I gotta go through his phone, then I'm not doing that, because if I feel the need to go through his phone, then I feel the need that something's going on, possibly, right? There's some type of anxiety there. There's some questions there. I'm like, So I kind of feel like if that's lingering in the air, that's not really a safe place. Um, I mean, and then where does that stop? Are you looking at the GPS in the car too? Are you calling every time they leave the house to make sure where they are, where they say they are? Are you listening extra hard on the background noise? You said you was at the grocery store, but it's kind of quiet. Where are you? Like I can't function like that. Me and my husband are very secure. I don't believe in that. And I was raised with my mom and dad. I've never seen my mom and dad go do that tit for tat, that investigator stuff. Mom says, "There's ever a day where I think there's another woman, baby, I'm gone. She can have your father, because I'm not gonna fight for nobody. I love him to death, but if he feel he want to go, he's gonna go." And that's how I feel. Like loving someone is a choice. It is a decision to be with someone. And if you feel like you got to put some handcuffs on them and do some research and investigating, that's just my personal take. Everything doesn't work the same for anybody else. People, things work differently for people. But in 16 years, we've never had any other men or other women to worry about. I've never dealt with any other woman, and I'm not about to start living that life after 16 years. So that's how I look at it.
I appreciate
You
that,
got to
Casey.
give people freedom. I don't believe in that.
Well, Marcus, what are your thoughts about it, sir? Are they allowed to go in your phone?
I got my wife passcode. She got my passcode, but I'm not going through her phone. And she shouldn't go through mine. Um, Again, I agree with Casey. If I'm trying to scroll and find something to catch you, I might as well just break up with you and leave it there. If I'm looking for a reason to get mad or a reason to, might as well just break up, because I'm subconsciously wanting to do something. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what's on my brain. I think if you go through my phone and there's nothing in there, I'm gonna be mad because you're going through my phone, and that still may be a reason to break up, because you violated my trust and did all of this stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like we got an honest relationship, so she could ask me about anything. Like, oh, you think Shorty thick? You said something to your homie about this? Yeah, it happened. I don't have nothing to hide. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't know. That's one of the benefits of being able to be yourself in a relationship. when you don't got to pretend like you another person. And then when she not around, you can really revert back to the person you want to be. So you got to hide that in the phone and get a shit. I don't got to do all that shit, Joe. I hate doing all of that at all. You know who I am, my wins, my losses, my gains and my faults. If you could rock with it and accept it, we can go someplace. If you can't, I understand. Godspeed. That's kind of how I feel about that.
Okay. Well, Precious, what are your thoughts about it? Are they allowed to go in your phone?
To keep it short and simple, they should be able to have the access, but never have a reason to go in there. Like Marcus said, if you got to start looking through somebody's phone, that means you don't trust them. That means you've already made up a story in your mind that you don't know. You don't even know if it's true or not. You don't even know if it's true or not. So I think that you should be able to have access. If you're with someone, like you said, you can have access in my body. We can lay down together, but you can't go on my phone. That does sound suspect. So if you don't have anything to hide, then access shouldn't be a problem.
Okay. Well, Sweeney, what are your thoughts about it? Are they allowed to go in your phone?
I'm trying to contextualize this. All right, so I'm in agreement where, yeah, because my wife has access to my phone just as much as I have access to hers. Like, I got, you know what I mean? Do I go through it? No. Does she go through mine? I don't know. Shit, typically when people go through your phone, you don't know whether they went through it or not, you know? So do I know if she does it or not? No, I don't. But I would say this. I think it depends on how this conversation comes about is where we start to see people miss them, where we start to see conflict. If a woman asks her man for the phone, or a man asks his woman for their phone, just because they need to check something or whatever, or they using their phone for whatever reason, and the person overreacts to them as simply asking for the phone, I think that kind of creates a problem to where they're like, well, what do you have to hide that I can't use your phone? But then on the flip side, there's also a scenario where there's something that you do not trust about that person, and they have done nothing wrong to you or done nothing to deserve it, and you walk up and you tell them, give me your phone, I need to look in it. And then that's also a point of contention as well. So I think that's what we need to start paying attention to a lot more, is why somebody's asking or why somebody's doing something. And then you address it from that perspective, because just simply saying going through a person's phone is automatically a problem, or if not having access to somebody's phone is an automatic deal breaker. We don't know exactly how that conversation came about, because some people do things that they hide in their phones that they not trying to be caught up on. And then there are people who are totally innocent and they don't want to be accused of anything. So when somebody comes in accusatory, I don't know if that's a word, and they come with accusations, yes, that person will feel some type of way about you demanding to go through their phone because they feel like you're accusing them of something.